Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Anthony Davis doubles down that Lakers front office needs to trade for a center. Anthony Davis continued to remind the Lakers front office about their team's need for a center. Anthony Davis spoke after the Los Angeles Lakers' massive 117-96 win over their rivals, the Boston Celtics. When asked by Jovan Buha to elaborate on the comments he made to Shams Charania of ESPN about wanting the team to trade for a center, he noted that he and the Lakers can only continue to win games and show the front office that this team is worth improving on. Jovan Buha, you told Shams that you think this team still needs another big. Along those lines of urgency, there are a couple of weeks until the deadline. Is part of that urgency showing the front office a championship is attainable? Do you feel urgency on that front? Anthony Davis, I mean, we always want to have a championship mindset. We always want it to be attainable. I think our front office is, obviously working. Rob, Pelinka, is working on trying to better the team. But for us, it's about going out and playing. Whether something happens or not, we have to go out and compete with whatever is in this locker room. Just like we did tonight. We're gonna go on the Grammy trip. Not sure what's gonna happen. I know he is always working on the phones and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we can't try to wait on anything. We gotta go out and compete and do what we gotta do to win basketball games. Following up on this, Buva asked Davis whether he fits better at power forward or at center, on both ends of the court. Davis noted that having a center alongside him at power forward gives the Lakers a size advantage. On top of that, he is far more comfortable playing power forward as that is the position he has played his whole career. Jovan Buha, what do you feel like is the biggest advantage for you at the 4 versus the 5? Both ends. Anthony Davis, well, defensively, just bringing another big out there, we've seen it with Jackson, we're a little bit more disruptive. Offensively, it just allows me to float around a little bit more. I only started playing the 5 in 2021. I'd have stretches, but I was primarily a 4. My whole career I've been playing to 4 and we've seen how I play. I just feel a little bit more effective. But the front office knows that. I've told them every year I've been here, so it's nothing new. Davis has been very open in the past about his desire to play at power forward. But he has never been this public with his demands, or even requests, from the Lakers to trade for or acquire a traditional center. Should Lakers and Warriors go all in at NBA trade deadline? Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James and Golden State Warriors guard have each won 4 NBA championships throughout their Hall of Fame careers. The odds are firmly stacked against either one of them winning a 5th this season. Halfway through the 2024-25 campaign, the Lakers sit 5th in the Western Conference at 24-18. That's better than the Warriors, who are 22-22 and would miss the play-in tournament entirely if the postseason were to begin today. With the February 6 NBA trade deadline rapidly approaching, the two teams are facing pressure to make upgrades and give their all-time greats a chance at one more deep playoff run. However, the cornerstones for each team are taking vastly different approaches, which creates a fascinating contrast as both attempt to build around aging legends. Throughout his NBA career, James hasn't been shy about pressuring his teams to acquire win-now upgrades in pursuit of a championship, long-term consequences be damned. History appears to be repeating itself this season. On Wednesday, ESPN's Shams Charania reported that James and Lakers star big man Anthony Davis have expressed that they want the franchise to make moves to contend for a championship. However, he added that they're growing concerned about the Lakers' ability to make significant roster upgrades with their 2 tradable first-rounders. Him and we're very, very motivated to win another championship, Davis told Charania in a sit-down interview. The Lakers already owe their unprotected 2025 first-round pick to the Atlanta Hawks and their 2027 first-rounder to the Utah Jazz if it falls outside of the top four. Because of the Stepien rule, which prohibits teams from being without a single first-round pick in back-to-back drafts, the Lakers are allowed to trade their 2029 and 2031 first-rounders along with first-round swaps in 2026, 2028 and 2030. Forbes Daily. Join over 1 million Forbes Daily subscribers and get our best stories, exclusive reporting and essential analysis of the day's news in your inbox every weekday. NBA Insider explains why Lonzo Ball Lakers reunion makes sense. One NBA insider pointed out why the Lakers might be well served to go for Lonzo Ball in the trade market. Could Lonzo Ball return to the Lakers? NBA insider Jake Fisher seems to think it's a good idea. While speaking on a Bleacher Report livestream, he noted that Jovan Buha, a known Lakers beat writer, had hinted at the idea, and then explained that the Lakers were targeting smaller contracts such as mid-level players, and Lonzo would definitely fit the bill when it came to that description. My buddy Jovan Buha first brought attention to the thought of the Lakers reuniting with Lonzo Ball. And that is the type of move that is projected from rival teams around the league right now. They see the Lakers making more of a mid-tier salary, rotational upgrade, and not necessarily going after a huge name, huge salary like Zach LaVine, Brandon Ingram, Jimmy Butler, or Bradley Beal. That's what I've been hearing for a while, and I think it makes sense. The Lakers already got burned making that type of splurge for a superstar or all-star with Russell Westbrook. They ended up turning around, trying to crack that egg into 3 different eggs. That was 2 years ago. The Lakers are still in this position of upgrading. I don't see them wanting to cobble together a bunch of pieces to go get one major salary guy. But other players in the $20 million range. That's the type of deal that's more likely for the Lakers right now. The Lakers' interest in a reunion with Ball had been reported last month, along with Kyle Kuzma. Of course, while Fisher is a respected analyst, and his points here make sense, it is hard to see why the Lakers would willingly give up assets for Lonzo Ball ahead of the trade deadline for a player who becomes a free agent this summer. If the Lakers were so inclined, they could just wait out this season and land Ball as a free agent or via a sign-in trade with the Bulls. The bigger question is, would this deal make sense for the Lakers outside of the money? The first point that we should note is that Ball is coming off a very serious knee injury that kept him away from the NBA for 2 whole seasons. And since returning, Ball has played very little. Of course, when he has gotten the chance to play, Lonzo has looked poor. For this season, Ball is averaging 20.5 minutes, 6.5 points, 3.7 assists, 3.3 rebounds, 1.6 steals, and 0.5 blocks per game while shooting 36.1% from the field, 33.1% from the three-point line, and 75% from the free throw line. Clearly, Ball is struggling greatly to regain his form after a lengthy stint away from the court. And with this current form, the Lakers would not benefit from taking Lonzo's contract on, especially if it meant giving up assets. If Ball can continue playing regularly this season and play himself back into form, the Lakers could reconsider and bring him in as a point guard option for next season. Ball has experience playing with LeBron James, having been on the Lakers during his rookie season, before being traded to the Pelicans as part of the Anthony Davis package. A return would definitely be a romantic notion. But fans might have to be realistic about Lonzo's career prospects, at least in the short term. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Lonzo Ball? Leave your opinion in the comments.